I'm showing you how to start trading meme coins step by step. Let's jump in. Now, you want to start trading meme coins. The first thing you're going to need to get is access to Axiom. Now, Axiom Pro is invite only right now. If you check my description, you can see that I've got a link for it. All you got to do is click that link and you'll get access to start using Axiom Pro immediately. Now, once you have Axiom Pro, there's a few features that you'll want to acquaint yourself with. We'll touch on all of these later in the video, but just to give you a quick high level, there is a pulse feature. When you click the pulse feature here, it's going to open up this dashboard. Here, you'll be able to look at new meme coins that are being created on the left, live, and then you'll want to be looking at in the middle here where it shows the final stretch. These are coins that are about to migrate, and then the ones that have already migrated and went onto the Radium platform, you'll see here on the right. So that's one feature about the pulse, is that you can look at the meme coins as they're being created, and then you can buy them, pretty much instantly once you know which meme coin you want to get into, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Another feature here is going to be the wallet tracker. You can follow different wallets that you are tracking across different meme coins to see how they're doing, to see when they're buying, to see when they're getting out of trades, and Axiom Pro lets you track them live. So if you're looking at coins to which to buy, you can immediately see that someone had bought a coin here. If you click the address here, it's actually going to bring you into the person that you're tracking's information. And then if you actually want to see what they're buying, you just click the token and you're immediately on here where it says where they're buying and selling. You can see here, this person bought and sold here. He bought over here and took a loss, sold it over here as well. So that is one cool feature, is that it does come included with a wallet tracker. I'll show you guys how to use this later in the video and why it's important and how I use it. But this is one of the reasons I like Axiom Pro, is that it's got this cool wallet manager. You can turn on and off the alerts for whoever you want to track. You can add so many wallets here. It's very easy. And then you can watch them trade live. Now, the second feature is they actually have a Twitter tracker here that unlocks once you have traded more than 5 SOL. You can get access to their Twitter feed, which has crypto information and crucial information that can help you buy and sell crypto. This is a new wallet that I've got here, so I don't have it unlocked, but I'll show you guys another account here in later videos on what I have unlocked and all of that. So that's another feature, is the Twitter tracker. It even has an insta buy here that you can set up. If you want to set this up, you literally just click this quick buy here. You can change it to, if you only want to be buying 0.2 SOL, you can change it, and you can see here it does change it across all the different columns here, where if you see something that's rising and you don't want to have to click into it and then go ahead and set up your instant trade, you can actually buy it from the dashboard here by just clicking this button, which is really nice. Now, another great feature of this platform is that once you're in a coin here, you can click this button here. We just went over it, your instant trade button. Once you click this, you have access to this little area here. And what this is an instant trade. Instead of you having to go in here and manually click buttons, you can just type in instant trade. You can go in here and change what you want to buy. Let's say you only wanted to have a preset for 0.25, another preset for 0.5, another preset for 1, and another preset for 2. You could easily change it. You just click the check mark here, it saves it, and you can do the same thing for sells. So if you want to sell 10% of your position, 25, 50, 100%, you can change it here, and it's very easy to do. It stays open as you go to different meme coins. So you see I'm in this meme coin here. If I go to Pulse and I go into another meme coin, the buy instant buy is already there. So it's very easy. If you want to get into something, you notice that price is dipping, you click a button and your order gets sent through. Now, another way that you can change here is the preset options. You can even change your slippage, your priority fee, your bribe fees. I've explained what all this is in another video. Check that out if you guys want to know how all that's set up. But you can do it all from this little platform here. It's a cool little feature that Axiom Pro has. So again, if you don't have it, click the link in the description. You can go ahead and get it for free. Now, learning how to understand how to actually read Axiom and use the platform, I'll break it all down. It's a lot of information we're going to go over. So if you need to rewatch, just rewatch or take notes. And if you guys again have any questions, ask them in the comment section and I can help you guys out. But Essentially, when you have it, you'll come to Pulse. When you open up Pulse, there's, like I said, new coins here, coins that have gotten some traction here, and then coins that have migrated to Radium here. Now, let's say a coin comes out here and you're looking at it. What are you scanning? What are you actually looking for? What do all those numbers mean? So I'll go over it now. So let's look at this coin here. You can see it's got an icon here, an icon here, an icon here, one there, and one there. Now, and then you've got some icons up here and what those mean and what do these all mean. So I'll break it down for you. This first is top 10 holders. Okay. It says that the top 10 holders own 4% of the coin. This here is dev holding. So when the developer makes the coin, he allots some of the coin to his wallet or her wallet, and they own a portion of the coin when the coin is launched. So this tells you how much of percentage of the coin distribution he is holding himself. Snipers holding means that somebody who got into the coin right when it was launched, someone who sniped it probably on Pump Fund. This tells you how many percentage of the people who hold a coin are snipers. This is insiders. Insiders, if you don't know what it means, it just means somebody who had inside information, or it possibly someone, it can be the dev, it makes different wallets where he sends a percentage of the token to those wallets to hide the fact that he's holding more of the supply than it really is. That's what insiders is. Insiders can also be like friends. Like, let's say this guy made this token and he had 5 friends that he wants to send some to. He could have sent it to their wallet as well the moment that he creates the token. That can also be insiders. And bundlers. Bundlers essentially is the same thing. It's where the developer or anyone who's buying the coin has a bunch of wallets that instantly buy and sell the coin at the same time. So you don't really want to be buying coins that are heavily bundled, because that means that it appears that there's a lot of volume on the coin, but really it's really only a select few people that are pumping the coin to make it look like it's a coin that's authentic. So that's what bundles is. Okay. Now, this here shows you how many people hold the token. This shows you how many pro traders are. Pro traders are bot users. So anyone that's using Axiom Pro, you're considered a pro trader. And then this tells you how many migrations, how many tokens that the developer of this coin has made that actually made it to the migrate section over here. So you can instantly see here, this dev has 5 migrations. So he's made 5 coins that made it all the way to migrated over here. That's what that means. And then there's a button here where you can click it and it will take you to the pump fund where it was created. You can kind of just look at the information here. And then also it's got the other button here where you can click this and it'll take you to any link that is associated with the token. You can see here, this has an X link. If we click it, it's going to take you over here to the X page where you can see that this guy is live. It shows his contract address here, and that's what those links there all mean. Now, that's how it looks like from the dashboard, and that's the same from left to middle to right. It reads the same way. Now, when you click onto it, there's a little bit more information that loads up for you here. You're going to see all that information that we saw on the main screen is all right here on the bottom right. Okay, so you can access that information here. You can see here trades that are going live in the token. You can see any kind of position that you have, any orders that you sent, how many holders are in the token, how much supply that they have remaining, and then the top traders, the people that have bought the token and already sold the token. You can actually look into here and see all the different wallets that bought the token and sold the token and how much money they made or how much money they lost. And again, you'll need this information later in the video because I'm going to show you guys how to actually use it. So that's another way that you can read it, is actually clicking into the token and going through all of these tabs here, and it'll tell you all the information that you need to know about the token. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about are filters. Filters are these little things that you can put into each side. So you can put it to the new pairs, you can put it to the middle, you can put it to the migrated, and each column has its own filter set. So essentially, if you're only wanting to see certain type of coins, you can filter all the other ones out. Now, I don't use any filters on any of my columns because I want to be able to look at every coin that's coming out. but assuming you did want to, I'm going to show you how to do it. You could click this little button here in Axiom Pro. It's going to open up the filters. You can see that we're on new pairs because we're on this left-hand column here. Now, the first thing you want to do is set up only pump, because you only want coins that are created on Pump Fund to show up here. Okay. Now, it's got 3 metrics that you can track, or 3 metrics that you can put a filter on. The first one is audit, metrics, and socials. Audit means, okay, how many minutes do I want coins to be shown here? You can have a minimum, you can have a maximum. Top 10 holders, remember we talked about that earlier. If you only want to look at coins that got less than 10% top 10 holders, then the minimum or the maximum that you would put is 10%. And then this is only going to show me coins, now that I have that filter on there, it's only going to show me coins that the top 10% of the people own, the most that they can hold is 10. Because I don't want to look at coins where the top 10 holders own a lot of that supply, because they can manipulate the coin. So if you wanted to put that filter on there, you can put it here on top 10 holders. Dev holding, same thing. If you don't want a coin where Dev is holding anything, then the max you would put is 0. And then when you apply, you're only showing coins here where the Dev has no holding. So that's one way to do it as well. And then, you know, there's different filters here. You can put snipers, insiders, how much bundles, holders, pro traders. And the more that you mess with it, the more tighter that these are going to come out, and the more filter stuff that you're going to get rid of. You can set it up here with liquidity, volume, market cap. I think what a lot of people like to do is a minimum market cap of 10,000, because coins, when they come out between 4,000 and 6,000 market cap. So, you know, if the market cap is at 10,000 or greater, now you're only being shown coins that are hitting the top 10 holders 10%, and also no Dev holding, and then also having that they are also market cap 10,000 minimum. You can see here there's no pairs that have came out, because right now there's no pairs that meet that criteria. So you could get rid of top 10 holders, and you can see that there's more coins that pop up here. So that's how the filters work, and you can do it on all columns. Again, I don't do any filters on mine, but you can if you'd like. It's really good to do it, because there's a lot of coins out there that never go anywhere, and they're just trying to bait you into buying them. But if you want, I guess, as a very general type filter, you could do maybe Dev holding 0, because you don't want the Dev to be holding, because typically that's bullish when they're not holding. And then you could just leave it as that. And then on the metrics here, maybe put a minimum market cap of 10K, which shows that there's at least some interest in the coin and it's getting some volume and some movement. I would recommend that. As far as the final stretch and the migrated, like I said, I don't run anything, but you probably just want to put a filter on this one, because the filter on this one is at least going to filter out a lot of the not so good coins. Now, this tip is very, very, very important, guys. This is what the meat of this video is, and it is how to actually use the wallet tracker. This is how you guys are going to make money if you guys do it correctly. Now, I don't see a lot of this information out on YouTube, because I just feel like a lot of people don't give this information out. So this is real deal information that's going to help you track and do better and make more money. Now, the wallet tracker, how does it work, right? You've got to find wallets that are doing well in the market, that you can track, that aren't bots and that are active. Okay. And I'm not talking about influencers or all these other people. You don't want to copy trade them. Yes, I have them in my wallet tracker, like Ghosty and Cupsy and Jalen, these guys that obviously are manipulating the market and farming their copy traders, but I do it as a defense. I don't trade into coins when they buy. If anything, if I'm in a coin and then they buy after, that gives me confluence to let me know that, hey, there's going to be some movement in this coin, because one of these KOLs just bought into it, and then now their copy trader is going to pump it up, and it lets me hold on to the coin a little bit longer. But I never want to get into coins where these guys are buying first, because I know that they're going to dump. So that's how I use the wallet tracker defensively, but I'm actually going to show you how to add real deal good wallets to it that are actually real people that are making real good money, so you can track those people and use that as confluence. So step one is, what I like to do is go into the migrated section of the coins, okay? Because these typically have high market cap, high market value, and there's a lot of people that are interested in the coin, and there's a lot of people that have already made money in the coin. Now, I'm just going to go and pick this market cap here. Let's just go with this one here. I'm going to go into this one here. Now, here is the chart. First thing you want to do is you want to go to top traders. Okay. Now, this is how you find wallets to track that are real deal wallets. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And then I'm going to show you a wallet that I found and compare it and tell you and show you why that wallet is better than the other and how to add it. Now, what I typically do is I'll come down to the bottom actually, because there's a higher percentage chance that up here there's something going on. You can see that these are insiders. So the people that are making all this money are making it because they're essentially scamming. And a very easy way to say it is that they're scamming. And there's a very low chance that an actual person that wasn't on the inside that knew that this was coming out or had any kind of alpha or information actually made a lot of money on the coin. So I always start on the bottom and work my way up. And the way you want to do it on Axiom Pro is you only want to be clicking on the ones that have these two little candles, because the candles means that they're a pro trader. See, 251 pro traders, 800 holders. So obviously there's only 251 bot users that are trading this, but there's 800 people that hold this in their wallet. That tells me that there's a lot of bundlers, which is not good. Now, after the pump, after the original pump of this coin went all the way to 1.9, and then it came back later at 1.9. It's okay if there's bundlers. You can't stop bundlers from buying, because when people buy coins, they buy it from different wallets, and they mask one position for 50 wallets that have 50 positions for the same buy or sell. So you can't stop bundlers from happening, but early on, don't buy coins that have high bundlers is what I'm saying. Now, the way it works is you go down here, you're going to click on one of the people that have a candle. You can see this guy spent $722 and he sold it for 1.32, which was his P&L was plus $594. And it shows here that he no longer owns any of it. He sold his complete position. He sold it. Now, what I would do is I would click it, his icon. This is going to give you a brief summary on his icon. You can see that he's up 162K unrealized. And this tells you some more information on what his activity is, the top 100 coins that he's ever traded that made the most money. You can see here, he spent 100K on Vine and sold it for 500 and made $464,000. So this random guy that I just clicked obviously has got some money. He's not afraid of spending money. 81,000 that he spent here. There's a lot, there's people in there with a lot of money. So you want to track the people that are in between, not the ones that are super, super rich, but the ones that are still spending a few thousand a day on trades and stuff like that. You can see his history here, which trades he's won and lost, and then his active positions that he has open right now. You can see on Vine, it's still active, but he's down. Look at this. He's down $104 here. He's down 13,000, 36,000. I mean, this guy has lost a lot of money. Okay. So let's look at his information. So once you have it open and you want to analyze, see if this is a wallet that you want to track, it's going to open it up here. All you got to do is copy his contract address. This is his wallet. And then you're going to want to open up this website called gmgn.ai. I've got the link in my description, completely free to use. I use it for this reason. Now, when you get on GMGN, it's going to show you this dashboard here. It looks confusing. You're not going to use a lot of it. I'm just going to show you how and why I use it. Once you have access to GMGN, you'll want to paste the address that you're searching for here, and then you'll want to click it. Now, this person that we're looking at here, this is his information here. Now, this is why it's important and how you can use it to track active good wallets, because you can see his 30-day P&L and you can see his 7-day and his 1-day. Now, 30-day P&L, you can see his win rate is very low. This is a very bad win rate, 14%, very bad win rate. You can see he's down 33%. He's down 1.6 million in this 30-day period. If you go to a 7-day period, you can see he's down 15%, which is 21,000. He's lost 21,000 in just 7 days, and his win rate is 28%, which is pretty bad. Now, if you scroll down, you can see here, there's some information here you want to check out. The first thing you want to check is didn't buy. So out of almost 10% of the trades that he took, he didn't buy 8 of them, which means that he was given, or he was a dev in some of these transactions. So if this is very high, you want to be careful. Don't follow a wallet that has a very high didn't buy. Same thing with buy and sell within 10 seconds. 0. That's good. You want this pretty much at 0, because this means that you're not tracking a wallet that's a bot, because those will buy and sell almost instantly. So if this is high, do not follow that wallet. So this is good that he doesn't buy and sell within 10 seconds. It means it's an actual person who's buying these meme coins and he's holding it on average more than 10 seconds and then selling at a later time. And then you can see all the tokens he's actively buying and selling. If you're tracking a wallet, make sure that the age here is good. Make sure that he isn't going like 30 days and then 10 days. That means that there's a big time gap between when he's buying and when he's back in the market. So you want to track people that are active, but you also want to track to make sure they're not over trading. So you can see here, 17 hours ago, he did, 4 trades, and then 16 hours ago, 2 trades, and then 15 hours ago, 3 trades. So that means that he's pretty active. He's trading throughout the day and he's being pretty active. You can see here 2 hours ago he made a few trades, 1 hour ago he made some trades, 30 minutes ago 15. He's very active in the market. Okay, so that's good, that you want to make sure that they are active before you follow them. Another thing you can do here on this website, you can click on where he bought and it'll tell you here where he's buying. It also tells you where he's selling. So if you go to reserve here, you can see here he bought here. Let me see. He bought here in this area. He rode it all the way up and for some reason didn't sell. I guess he was more bullish. And then the price ended up coming back down. He sold here. You can see here he lost $272. His average duration to hold was 6 hours. And it tells you here where he bought, how much he bought with. So he bought $457 on the first buy. Then he bought another $156 since it was coming down. So he was trying to average his entry, and then price went up. For some reason he didn't sell, but he ended up selling these 2 positions for $341, which is a $272 loss. So that is what you guys want to do. Go through the different wallets, right? Each one, make sure they have this. Go through each one. Look at it. Like, this looks bad here, but if you copy the address, we go back over here and we click it, you can see that this guy's 30-day P&L is actually not bad. He's got a win rate of 34%. That's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I tend to go with anyone that's got a 40 to 60% win. Anything over 50% is exceptional in this market. So that's what I'm saying. Anything over 40 is like ideal. Anyone with a 40 plus is doing something right. And you can see that he's made $18,000 in 30 days and his account is up 10% there. Now, didn't buy is 20, which is 20% of the trades. That's not good, because this tells me that this account is either a bundled wallet or there's something going on here where he's getting supply that he's not buying. So that could be contributing to his win rate and also how much money he's making. So that's why you don't want to buy accounts that have or you don't want to follow wallets that have a high didn't buy, and you definitely don't want to follow wallets that are selling within 10 seconds. This is not bad. It's only 2% of all the trades. He's only done this. This is not bad. And then same thing, you would just go down his wallet, look at his trades, see where he made money, lost money, and kind of just go from there. Now, let me show you an actual good wallet that I track so you guys can see the difference. Now I'm going to go down the wallet tracker. We're going to go down and click this. Since this is one of the whales that I track, we're going to come back to GMGN. We're going to paste it and we're going to go ahead and click it here. Now you can see here, this is one of the wallets that I track. Now I know that it's a very high didn't buy, but I am not, just because I track the wallet doesn't mean that I am buying when the person is buying. The reason I track this wallet is because he has a pretty high win rate. And he has a very high P&L there. So I know that he doesn't buy and sell within 10 seconds. So I know that if I was going to buy after this wallet bought, there's a chance that he wouldn't dump on me within that, at least that 10-second. And then what I did was I just scroll down and I look at all those wins. Look at his wins here. Just a bunch of wins, couple losses, some losses there, a bunch of losses there, but they're very small. A bunch of losses here, pretty small here, and this shows here his activity. So this person was active. You know, he does a few trades a day, pretty much. So he's not somebody who's going to be doing a lot of trading. He's just someone who does a few trades a day. Let's look at a different wallet here. We'll get this one, and then we're going to go ahead and paste this wallet here. And you can see here, this wallet here has a 47% win rate with a 2% 30-day P&L, which is 2% is 41,000, by the way. And then the 7-day here is he's up 72K in a week, and he's winning 50% of his trades. So if someone is up winning 50% of their trades and they're up 72,000 that week, there's something going on. There's something that this whale is doing that he's winning. So that's what you want to look for, is people with a decent win rate, people with a high P&L. Now, didn't buy is only 6 here. So, you know, he didn't get a lot of tokens this week where he didn't buy them. He bought most of the tokens here, and then buy and sell within 10 seconds, 8%. So this tells me that this person, 13 trades he bought and sold within 10 seconds, which are, you know, 10% of his trades. So 1 out of every 10 trades he's buying and selling. So it's scalping essentially. So is this guy a bot? What's going on? So to know if he's a bot or not, you have to look at more information and see what he's buying and what he's selling. You can see here on Turbo S, he bought down here. Look, he bought down here and then he sold at its high. So he knew something way before it pumped. That's why I followed this guy, because he knew something and made a ton of money. You can see on Turbo S, he made $8,000 somehow. Now, it could have been luck. He could have saw something where he just put a bag in there and got lucky, and when it pumped, he was able to be online and sell it. Or it could be something else. That's why you track these wallets, to see how they're profitable and what they're doing to make money. You can see here, let's look at Puis here. You can see he's bought 3 buys here, another transaction here, sold a little bit, sold a little bit. So he's made $5,700, which is a 50% on his investment. And his entries are pretty good. He's getting in early. The price is still rising. So he's buying low and selling high. So looks like a good trader to me. If you look here, Trump Star, now this one pumped, so this one is not a good coin to look at because of the way it pumped. But you can see here, you know, this one's not terrible. He's not a terrible trader. He's getting in and he's making some money. $17, not much, but still winning is winning. Let's look at one more and then we'll go to the next subject. Last one here is this one. This is a trader that I follow. You can see he's up 57% on a win rate there. And then you can see here that his last 30-day P&L is 50%. Now, same thing here. He knows something. He bought Seeker here. He bought it down here and sold later for a $1,400 profit. So that's what I would recommend doing, guys, is going through all of these different traders and looking to see who's got a good track record that you can follow. And you'll want to be using GMGN so that you can do that there, and you can find really good whales that you can track, that if you're online here with Axiom and you see that they buy because they're in your wallet tracker, you can go to the meme coin. You can see where their entry is. If it looks solid to you and you do your quick research and look at the information, you can buy in at the same time as them. Now, I'd recommend following at least 20 different wallets just so that you're aware if there's multiple whales that with good win loss that are all jumping into the same coin. They know something. There's a good chance that you can buy, and it's pretty safe, assuming that the wallets that you're tracking are not pump and dumpers. Now, another tool you'll want to use is Trench Radar. You can go and check it out at trench.bot. I will put the link in my description. It's a free tool that you can use. And what it does and how it works is it looks to see how much of the coin is bundled. Let's take a look, for instance, here. Let's look at this coin here. heavily bundled. You can just tell by price action. But on Axiom Pro, it's going to tell you that 62.9% of the supply is bundled. And you can see here that there's 62% snipers. So what this is already telling me is that this is 100% a scam, and that the dev has a bunch of wallets that he sent a lot of supply to, and they're pumping the coin. This is all fake volume. This will go down to zero in no time. So let's say you want to look at this coin to see if it's bundled, just to get some more information. You can copy the contract address. You can come to Trench Radar. You can paste the contract address here and hit search, and it's going to take a little time here. And you can see here, 62% of this supply is bundled. And that's pretty much what this is saying, is that the snipers hold 62%. This is saying the same thing. And it tells you all the information here, which wallets, this wallet, that wallet is bundled. How much did they buy? How much SOL did they spend on here from different wallets? That's what this tells you. And it tells you here that there's one bundle, meaning there's one person that spent 42 SOL. 62% of the supply is bundled. And it tells you here how many tokens they control and what percentage of it they control. Now, this is terrible. Like I said, you can just tell it's bundled by the price action, but let's look at a different coin that maybe doesn't appear that bundled. Like this one doesn't look like it's too bundled because of the price action, but we can go here, click on DCA, go to Trench Radar, and this will give you more information that you need to be able to dissect what's bundled and how much it's bundled. Now you can see here, this one's only got 3.4 bundles and 5% snipers here. So let's see, Trench Radar here says there's 3 bundles, well, 5 total bundles, but you want to make sure that this is not empty. So there was 5 bundles, but some of them sold. They've spent, all of these bundles have spent 6.82 SOL, and they hold 8% of the value of the whole coin, which is pretty bad, because if they hold 8%, that means that if these bundles all sell at the same time, which is what they typically do, this will become one big red candle and it'll sell, because they control too much of the supply. 8% is way too much, and the total amount is 15%. So yeah, this is a very bad coin to be in, even though it looks like a natural chart, because it's bundled. Okay, so you'll want to be using Trench Radar to look at coins if you're doing your data on them and you're trying to get the information for the coin. You'll want to go ahead and use Trench Radar so that you can click on the CA, go to Trench Radar, paste it, and then it will do a search here where you can look at all the bundled information and determine if this is the coin that you want to get into. Now, to fully trade meme coins, you're going to have to use solscan.io. This is a free website that you can use, and it's got a whole lot of information on here where you can go ahead and look at the markets and look at different wallets to see how active they are. Now, what I recommend is once you find a wallet that you want to track, you click the contract address here, and then you're going to go to solscan.io. On the top here, you'll see where you can search. You want to paste the contract address and you want to hit the search button. Now, the reason you do this is to validate that the wallet is active, and to validate that the wallet that you're looking at is not a new wallet, that it's an active trader. And the way you do it is you look at the SOL balance. You can see that this wallet, one of the wallets that I track here, this one here, has 15K in the account. It's got SOL, so you know that there's SOL in there. And you can see here that he holds 83 tokens, which means that his whole wallet here has 83 different tokens that he's got in there that are worth $766. Okay, so that's how you use SolScan, and that's how you're going to want to make sure that the people that you actually add as a wallet tracker are active traders, and not just a wallet that has no soul in it, that doesn't own any tokens, because then that means that that wallet was created solely for the fact that it's either a bundled wallet or it's not an actual trader's wallet. It's just a random wallet that's newly created, and that's not what you want. So you want something that has token balance, that's got soul in it, and that owns tokens, and that is active. Let's look at one more here just so that you guys can see. We're going to go to my wallet tracker here. We're going to pick the first. Let's do the last one here. We'll do the last one. This is his information. You can see here he's got that 57% win rate. Again, you know, this is not too bad. I'm going to go to Soul Scan, hit the back button, paste it, and search here. And you can see here, same thing. He's got 108 soul balance, which is roughly that same 15K. He's got 18 tokens worth $20, and you can see here which tokens he owns. So you know that if he's got a soul balance in there, he's actively trading. It doesn't say zero. That would mean that it's just a wallet that he used to buy and immediately sell, and they're not doing any kind of transferring. This is an active person that is trading. Doesn't appear that it's a bot based on the information that you see here. So that's how you find the wallets, and that's how you trade meme coins the right way. Find the wallets here that are buying and selling. You can see here the Whale 3 just sold Pavice. So, you know, you'll get different wallets that you can track. You can track them for confluence. If you get into a trade early because you like a trade and then you see that one of your whales buys in behind you, you can use that as confluence that, hey, there's good eyes on this meme coin. There's people that make a lot of money on meme coins that are coming into this coin. There's a chance that they know something. Let's hold on to the coin and make money along the way. And that's one easy way is you can do it is using the wallet tracker, using Axiom Pro, and then again, setting up your into trades and just being ready to go when those alerts come in. And that's the video, guys. Hope you guys liked it. I hope it broke it down, and hopefully you guys learned something from it. Again, if you guys want access to Axiom Pro, I've got the link in my description. You can click it, get access to Axiom Pro today. It's completely free to start using. And once you have it all set up, just put some soul in there and you're good to go, and you can start trading. If you want to trade with me and you want to trade with my community, join the Discord. It's completely free to join. You can go hang out with us and learn and ask questions. Discord link is in the description. If you like the video, be sure to like. It helps me out big time. If you have any questions, throw them in the comment section. And again, of course, if you guys want to see more videos and want to be in the know, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Helps me out big time. Till the next time, next video, guys. Thanks so much for your support. And to the next one. Peace.